nice, cool, windy morning. Well, last night, just because I guess everything needed, the powers that be decided I needed to have tears in my eyes. Chloe, the little pit bull that is like the depiction of love, she's obsessed with one of the cats, always has been, Zozo. And yesterday she was able to catch her and freak Zozo out because Zozo don't like to be grabbed. When I pick her up, I'm very careful. She feels unsafe, she'll start clawing the shit out of you. Even though you're trying to help her. So anyway, now my wife wants to get rid of Chloe, so Jesus. Fuck. And I love little Chloe. And I'm real sure she didn't want to hurt Zozo because she could have snapped Zozo in half. And I think it's actually more impressive that in the heat of the moment she didn't hurt the cat. It's like Ollie, the big black dog. I seen her go after a chicken in our yard, and I'm like, oh fuck. She grabbed that chicken and brought it back and dropped it at my feet. It's called a soft mouth. They're able to do that. I didn't know pit bulls could do that. She dropped that chicken at my feet, completely unscathed, not hurt at all whatsoever. And the chicken took off. So, but then the group shit comes in on dogs, the pack thing. So Chloe, she's grabbing the cat. So what do the other two fucking dogs do? Cooper and Callie. And Cooper's been here forever. And he did this with the last time they attacked the cat. He'd jump in and start snapping at the cat. Again, trying to hurt him? I don't know. Trying to play? Probably. But the cat don't know the difference, I guess. I don't know. Oh, it's just so fucked up. There's always something in there. There's just always something. There's always fucking something. Want some cheese? You murderer dog. If I could find the fucking tab, I'd open it. What's your name? Chloe. You murderous pit bull. And, I really think she's kind of broke the mold on the thing is, I never trust any dog, but a pit bull, especially because they've got all that murder in their background because of the dumbass people who trained them to do that shit, and it's in their genes. And I'm a firm believer. Sorry, dog whisperer, but I think it can be turned on, as we saw in Neil, our pit bull. And up my head, twink. Oh shit! Some cheese. There you go. What are you doing? You want some more cheese? You want Chloe's cheese? There you go, buddy. She'll never know. Anyway. And it's the same pack thing. It's like Neil, our pit bull, that now resides with my son because we had to separate him from Ollie because he tried to kill Ollie. And Ollie's just holding on to him. Because Ollie doesn't fight. Ollie stops fights. It's beautiful. Which is amazing. Fucking dog must be strong to hold back a fucking pit bull. But he did. While we were trying to pull them apart. Anyway, we got Neil, our pit bull from the Humane Society, and he was sick. And I've heard of this from other people, but we nursed him back to health. And once he got healthy, Ollie was the top dog, and in Neil's background, whatever, it's like, no, I have to be top dog. And so one day, Ollie's outside doing something, and I got I don't know what he was doing or whatever, but I had to go after him for something, like maybe he'd grabbed something or whatever. And so I think at the time it was Charlie, probably Cooper, and Neil follow me like a pack. And fucking Neil dove on Oliver, and we're like, what? And I think this actually had happened before. Anyway, it was the pack thing. So, and I think that was the final straw. Yeah, I think that was like the last time it happened. So, I think Neil tried to kill Ollie like 3 times, and we didn't know what to do until the 3rd time. We're like, fuck. It's horrible. And so, with Chloe going after the cat, I'm having flashbacks. Anyway. Tears in the corner of my eye. There's got to be a song in there somewhere. Koopy, come on. Dumbass. Turn my light around backwards. Oh my God. Anyway, Honey Golden the other day said that shit's getting to the point of the vibrations and stuff right now that you won't have the patience for a lot of shit. And I could see that, like, the stupidity of people is just like, I can't hardly handle it anymore. The NPCs. Come on, Cooper, for heaven's sakes, come on. Oh boy. So that's happening. So if you see yourself unable to tolerate the little shit that you used to tolerate, you're not alone. Michael Jacobs, gloom and doom, 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 gloom and doom. War, fight, earthquake, tornado, tsunami. So I don't know what the fuck he's doing. He's even said it. I think I've only heard him say it once, but I think some of the stuff he says is just so it won't happen. Because that's how it is. When you speak something, you change it. When you speak something, you change it. That's why they have trouble with time travelers, because they go back in time and they say some words that weren't said then, and it changes something, like the butterfly effect. It changes the deal. And come on, Cooper, come on. So now they've had to, ET supposedly are regulating who gets time travel and who doesn't. Because if you're not aware of what happens when you go back in the past, how you can change the future, and you need not to be time traveling. So anyway, you know, but I've said for years and years now, I don't know how bad it's got to get. I believe it's all happening. I believe we're having heaven on earth coming. I believe we're going to be made young again. I believe, if you want to be, I believe we're going to be we don't have to worry about money society anymore. I believe that's all happening. When? I don't fucking know. Will I make it? I don't know. I don't care. Last night I was figuring out this, well, if I sit in the bathtub and kill myself, at least the blood would go in the tub. I was having these thoughts after the dog attack thing. Cooper! Coopy! Come on, buddy. It's not the first time, bud. It's not the first time. Come on. Oh, God. But, alas, I'm still here. So I'm ready, fucking ready. I'm ready. And I'm still wondering why we were making our wills. That's interesting, isn't it? Isn't it? Why are we being led to make a will? Does this mean there's a possibility that people will need our wills? Don't care. Don't care. Right, Ollie? Right, Woody? Right, sweetie? Did that old pit bull Neil get a hold of you? Yep, he did. Right on the throat the last time. And Oliver just holding him. Have you ever tried to get two dogs apart? Especially pit bull, they're known for gripping, kicking. I think my wife was trying to grab his dick, pull on his dick, because they heard that would work. I'm not even sure. She might have stuck something up his ass. Was I there? The first time I was not there. I think I saw it from a distance. There might have been a second time. I'm not sure about the one I was in on was the pack thing when I was like, fuck! Oh boy. So Chloe being pure love, I still know that dogs have things in their genes, and I've told this story 1,000 times. We used to have Weimaraners. They were bird dogs. I never trained them anything to do with hunting, yet I'd get my .22 out and shoot target, and the dog would instinctively run to pick up the target. It was in his blood. I didn't teach him that. So, sorry, Ghost Whisperer. Dog Whisperer. And yeah, you're kind of right, Dog Whisperer, because it was trained into him, but it was way back, Whoa. Fuck. So anyway, that's the latest storm old Daryl's going through. I'm sure you'd trade my storms with your storms. Like when I put like $7,000 into Charlie, that's why he came back. He was wanting to get more of that love. Other people are going, I wouldn't do that. Well, what are you going to do? You're going to kill him. Put the money into the dog or have it killed. Which I did one time, but I was conned. The horrible emergency vet here that's open all night. They're just 100% all about the money. The money. My dog Blitz, I dearly loved, was having a diabetic seizure. I didn't know what it was. My son and somebody else took him to that emergency fucking place. Ring, I get a call. It's the vet. Yeah, it's gonna cost you a lot of money. And he's diabetic, and you're gonna have to keep giving him like $700 a month. And it's like, just lying, completely lying. All you had to do is like we did for Charlie, give him a shot twice a day. And so I said, well, I don't see how we could do that. And here's the motherfucker. He knew I didn't have the money. So he says, yeah, looks like he's not giving you no choice. And by the grace of God, I said, well, I guess, kill him. Put him to sleep. That's a nice way to say it, right? Anyway, so we didn't have the money. And my son or somebody said, well, there's a credit organization who'll give you the money for the euthanization. It's like $500. Fill it out and see if you qualify. There ain't no way on God's green earth I qualified. My credit was completely totaled. Bankruptcy, all that, from our wonderful banking people in 2008. And but that fucker went through. Now, tell me that wasn't God. Tell me that wasn't God. So they euthanized him, brought his little body home. We buried him because we couldn't afford to have him cremated. And I think we did. Yeah, I believe that's what happened. Anyway, whatever. Horrible. And then years later, I figured out that he could have easily survived. Come on, let's go. So, vets, boy, whew. The world figures out what they've done to our pets. Them and the doctor's going to have to go hide somewhere, I think. Come on. Come on, let's go. Come on. Come on, slow-mos. Come on, Callie. Come on, Cooper. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Well, there's one. Hey, Charlie Coopy. I'm talking about you. Come on. Come on. Oh, there's Oliver going through the coyote light. Anyway. So, storms are happening. Everybody's got storms. You gotta go through storms still. Sorry. Come on! Callie! Callie! Come on, Callie! Callie! Callie, come on. He's going down the fucking road. Come on. Come on, Callie. Come on. Come on. Callie. Jesus. Oh, let me do something I never fucking do. Oh, God. So anyway, this has been a little long. I don't know if I'll publish it or not. But anyway, the story goes on. So have a good one.